Taco Bell is an American multinational chain of fast food restaurants. The company was founded on March 21st, 1962 in Downey, California by Glen Bell, and to this very day the company is still alive and healthy. So, how did it become so popular? Let's find out. Taco Bell was founded by Glen Bell, an entrepreneur who first opened a hot dog stand called Bell's Drive-In in San Bernardino, California in 1948. Bell watched long lines of customers at a Mexican restaurant called the Mitla Cafe, located across the street, which became famous among residents for its hard-shelled tacos. Bell attempted to reverse engineer the recipe, and eventually the owners allowed him to see how the tacos were made. He took what he had learned and opened a new stand in 1951. The name underwent several changes from Tacotia through El Taco before settling on Taco Bell. Glen Bell opened the first Taco Bell in 1962 at 7112 Firestone Boulevard in Downey, California. Currently, there is a Taco Bell across the street at 7127 Firestone Boulevard in Downey. The original location was a 400 square foot, 37 meter squared building about the size of a two-car garage, and was built with mission-style arches that covered a small walk-up window that served the original menu items. Tostadas, burritos, frijoles, chili burgers, and tacos, all for 19 cents, which is $2 in 2023 dollars. The first restaurant closed in 1986, while the building was saved from demolition. November 19, 2015 was moved 45 miles, which is 72 kilometers, to the Taco Bell corporate office at 1 Glen Bell Way in Irvine, California, and is currently stored intact on the corporate parking lot premises and known as Taco Bell Numero Uno. In 1964, the first franchisee was purchased by former police officer Kermit Beck. This location, located at 1654 West Carson Street in Torrance, California, had its grand opening on May 28, 1965. Beck sold his franchise a year and a half later. This location, now the Tamale Man, closed in 1975 and it moved across the street to store number 1130 at 1619 West Carson Street, which itself would close in the late 1990s and then subsequently be repurposed into Alfredo's Mexican food. In 1967, the 100th grand opening took place at the location at 400 South Brookhurst in Anaheim, which was later replaced by a new restaurant at 324 South Brookhurst in 1993. The first location east of the Mississippi River, the 270th to open, store number 258, opened at 2050 East Main Street in Springfield, Ohio on September 20th, 1968. Original Taco Bells only featured walk-up windows without indoor seating or drive-thru service, and former original Taco Bell locations still survive while having been repurposed, frequently as other Mexican restaurants. 9 locations remain in the original mission style as Taco Bell, all of which are in California, Arizona, Colorado, and Hawaii. In 1970, Taco Bell went public with 325 restaurants. The corporate office has had a few locations and previously maintained an office at 2516 Via Tejon in Palos Verdes, and then at 2424 Morton Street in Torrance, before settling into Irvine more than 40 years ago in 1976 at 17901 Von Carman Avenue. PepsiCo subsidiary. In 1978, PepsiCo purchased Taco Bell from Glen Bell. Several locations in the Midwestern United States were converted from Zantigo, a Minneapolis, Minnesota-based Mexican chain which PepsiCo acquired in 1986. In 1990, the Hot and Now chain was acquired. Taco Bell sold Hot and Now to a Connecticut company in 1997. In 1991, Taco Bell opened the first Taco Bell Express in San Francisco. Taco Bell Express locations operate primarily inside convenience stores, truck stops, shopping malls, and airports. Taco Bell began co-branding with KFC in 1995. when the first such co-branded opened in Clayton, North Carolina. The chain has since co-branded with Pizza Hut and Long John Silver's as well. In 1997, PepsiCo experimented with a new fresh grill concept, opening at least one Border Bell restaurant in Mountain View, California on El Camino Real SR 82. Close to that time, PepsiCo spun off its restaurant business in 1997. The Border Bell in Mountain View was closed and converted to a Taco Bell restaurant, which was still open in 2018. In September 2000, up to $50 million worth of Taco Bell branded shells were recalled from supermarkets. The shells contained a variety of genetically modified corn called Starlink that was not approved for human consumption. Starlink was approved only for use in animal feed because of questions about whether it can cause allergic reactions in people. It was the first ever recall of a genetically modified food, GMO. Corn was not surrogated at grain elevators, and the miller in Texas did not order that type. In 2001, Tricon Global announced a $60 million settlement with the suppliers. They stated that it would go to Taco Bell franchisees and TGR would not take any of it. Yum brand subsidiary. PepsiCo spun out Taco Bell and its other restaurant chains in late 1997 in Tricon Global Restaurants. With the purchase of Yorkshire Global Restaurants, the owners of A&W and Long John Silver's chains, Tricon changed its name to Yum Brands on May 16, 2002. In March 2005, the coalition of the Motley workers, which can be shortened as CIW, won a landmark victory in its national boycott of Taco Bell for human rights. Taco Bell agreed to meet all the coalition's demands to improve wage and working conditions for Florida tomato pickers in its supply chain. After 4 years of boycott, Taco Bell and Yum Brands agreed to make an agreement called the CIW Yum Agreement with the representatives of CIW at Yum Brands headquarters. Taco Bell began experimenting with fast, casual, and urban concepts when it curated the U.S. Taco Co. and Urban Tramp Room in 2014, reflecting a market shift due to popularity of Chipotle Mexican Grill. The menu consisted of tacos with American fillings and did not sell the food sold in Taco Bell restaurants, such as burritos. It was launched in Huntington Beach, California in August 2014. U.S. Taco Co. closed on September 15, 2015, so the company could focus on its new similar Taco Bell Cantina concept, which featured special menu items and served alcohol. It opened its first location a few days later in Chicago's Wicker Park neighborhood, followed by a location in San Francisco about a month later, located less than a block away from AT&T Park. In 2016, Taco Bell launched the Taco Bell Cantina flagship store located on the Las Vegas Strip. The 24-hour restaurant serves alcohol, unique menu items, and features a DJ. It was announced in August 2017 that the store would begin hosting weddings. Taco Bell Cantina currently has locations in San Francisco, Berkeley, Chicago, 2 locations, Las Vegas, Austin, Fayetteville, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Atlanta, Newport Beach, San Diego, San Jose, and Nashville, with plans to open soon in Somerville, Massachusetts. In March 2020, Taco Bell announced that it would be converting 3 of its suburban stores into cantinas this year as part of a test run. In March 2016, Taco Bell introduced private beta testing of an artificial intelligence bot on the messaging platform Slack, designed to take orders of select menu items from local Taco Bell locations and have the orders delivered. Taco Bell plans to have a wider rollout of this functionality in the coming months. Previously, Taco Bell's hot sauces were only available in packets at the chain itself. In February 2014, Taco Bell made its hot sauces available at grocery stores, sold in bottles. These would be followed by further grocery store products, including chips in May 2018 and shredded cheese in 2019. In September 2016, Taco Bell opened a pop-up in New York City in the Soho, Manhattan area called the Taco Bell VR Arcade. Taco Bell and VR fans could demo PlayStation VR, games, and food. In 2016, Taco Bell built a restaurant out of 5 cargo shipping containers for Texas Music Festival South by Southwest. Due to popularity, the franchise decided to move the restaurant to a lot in Southgate, California, and it opened to the public a year later. The restaurant features Taco Bell's full menu with outdoor seating, a walk-up window, and a drive-thru, but no indoor seating unlike regular Taco Bell locations. Taco Bell announced plans in November 2017 to open 300 more urban and cantina-style locations by 2022, with 50 to be located about New York City's 5 boroughs. In 2019, Taco Bell opened a pop-up hotel called The Bell, a Taco Bell hotel and resort, for 1 weekend in August. Upon the announcement, the hotel was booked up in 2 minutes. Taco Bell announced plans to stay in its current corporate headquarters in Irvine until 2030. And there's the history of Taco Bell. How did it become so popular? Well, when they started to team up with Pepsi and Yum, I think that's how they became very popular. As Pepsi owns a lot of brands, same with Yum as well. Yum owns a whole bunch of fast food brands, and I think that's how they became very popular through those mergers. But anyways, I think that's where I'm going to end off this video. If you guys haven't enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit the like button. And also, don't forget to subscribe, because I do videos every single day. And also, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell on my other 2 channels, including Exotic and Walkthroughs, where I do walkthrough videos for you guys, and Dance Plays, where I upload the RMDs with swearing in them, and some exclusive content for you guys on there as well. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!